What's up, everybody? How's it going? Today is just another day, and a sad day because Star Wars Celebration is over. And you know what? That's okay because we got a ton of stuff to be excited about, and we're going to talk about it today. We're going to talk about two main subjects, and that is Bad Batch Season 2, as well as Tales of the Jedi, which is both shows are animated and they're coming out around the same time, which is fall 2022. So we're going to break it down together. We're going to talk about it because it's super exciting. But first, I did want to address something. Man, Star Wars fans are not being super cool. I'm not going to call out, the majority of Star Wars fans because it's definitely not. It's not the majority. It's a very small group of hateful and rude people. Just disgusting people, truthfully. There have been some negative comments towards Moses Ingram, who is playing Reva on Obi-Wan Kenobi. And man, I gotta say, that sucks, dude. That is it just sucks. Okay, plain and simple, it sucks. That's kind of downplaying it a little bit. But why? Ultimately, why? To me, it doesn't really make a lot of sense, considering Star Wars is a universe which has millions of different species within it, alien species, and yet people are coming at her because of her race, coming at her saying she sucks, saying all sorts of hurtful things. And, for someone that has never really been into Star Wars until now, this is her introduction, and this is how the fans are reacting to her. And I'm not saying all the fans, of course. Again, I just want to, say that it is just a minority of the Star Wars fans. Like most Star Wars fans, we're very accepting, although, we can be a little divided at times. I would like to think that we wouldn't do this type of thing. So it's pretty messed up that people are doing that. Have never condoned people attacking actors or actresses or any sort of creatives for what they do. It's ultimately, when it comes down to it, it's a job. It's a job for them, and they can be really passionate about it, and maybe something they really like, you don't like and disagree with, that's fine. But when you start coming at someone personally like that, it's so messed up. So I just want to say that, be respectful, be kind, don't be so ignorant, and we can just all come together and love Star Wars together, and we can have differences, and we can disagree on movies and on characters and on different things, but never go after these people, especially for their race. And it's really messed up, truthfully. And so now that we cleared that up, let's get into the Bad Batch Season 2. Alright, so this season is described as a transitional phase for the team. It looks like we are getting updates to their armor. We are also going to be seeing them kind of going on adventures, trying to find where they fit in the galaxy as it transitions from a republic to an empire. We see the return of Emperor Palpatine saying the line, "It is time for a new era." And man, did that get me excited. And obviously he was alongside Masamita. That's his blue alien with the weird little thingies. I don't know how to describe him, but super cool to see Palpatine returned. Looked really creepy with his yellow eyes under his hood. It's got me super excited because obviously Ian McDiarmid is fantastic, and I love that he's going to be back in this. And what an awesome time. Alright, so the team, Clone Force 99, they're going to be looking for some new allies, and one of those allies could very well be the Wookiees themselves on the planet Kashyyyk. We know this because we see some glimpses of Wookiees, and we also, this is the most excited I was, the biggest hype was seeing Gungi, the Wookiee Padawan from the Clone Wars. The last time we saw him, he was fighting alongside Ahsoka and a number of other Padawans as they fought General Grievous, they fought the pirate Hondo, and man, it's just awesome to know that he survived Order 66, and who knows, maybe some of those other Padawans survived as well. I'm not sure entirely, but I'm sure we'll get some answers once we see Bad Batch. But I think it's just awesome to see a Wookiee Jedi because, like they said in the Clone Wars, they're very rare. And I really like his lightsaber too. It's this like really cool wood. Anyways, yeah, kind of just fanboying a little bit over Gunji. You know, I'm just excited to see him back in the Star Wars universe. Also, really cool, we see Commander Cody fighting alongside Crosshair. It looks like they'll be maybe working to track down Clone Force 99. I know that clones are getting phased out, so maybe they're getting these more side missions, more covert stuff as they're kind of being phased out. We see some Republic commandos, which is really cool. Looks like they're escorting some different alien races. Looks like some Twi'leks. We saw some Rhodians. Very interesting. I'm not sure where they're taking them. Looks like some sort of military installation. But yeah, and all in all, you know, it looks like a really good season. I'm super excited to see where they go. Obviously, season 1 was a little bit of a mixed bag. Felt a little uneven at certain points where there was some really amazing moments. There were also some very kind of slow and confusing moments, I would say. But ultimately, I like where they're setting it up, and I think Dave Filoni kills it when it comes to his animated TV shows. I'm not saying he doesn't with his live action stuff, but I mean, we know, you know, his cartoon stuff, it always hits. It always hits home, and yeah, I'm really excited, and I hope you are too. This will premiere, like I said in the beginning, fall 2022. I'm not sure how close that premieres to Tales of the Jedi, but if anything, we will learn that later on as we get release dates and probably more trailers and whatnot. But yeah, this trailer definitely got me the most hyped, and I'm sure it did other people as well. Tales of the Jedi, set to premiere fall 2022. This show will be an anthology series primarily following Count Dooku and Ahsoka Tano, but will also feature Qui-Gon Jinn, Mace Windu, Anakin Skywalker, Yaddle, and many other well-known characters. It is important to note that Liam Neeson will return to voice Qui-Gon Jinn, and his real-life son Michael will be voicing a younger version of the famed Jedi Master. Some reports state that all 6 episodes will be available to stream as soon as the series premieres, similar to Star Wars Visions. And this also makes sense considering its release date, which will be close to the Bad Batch. So it would make sense for them to release all 6 episodes, especially if they are an anthology series. It does make the most sense. This series, while only 6 episodes, presumably focused on Dooku for 3 and Ahsoka for 3, does open the door for an unlimited amount of content following different Jedi. And if you don't know, this series is based on a run of comic books back in the 90s, following Jedi thousands of years before the original trilogy, and it kind of showed the Jedi fighting the Sith and whatnot. Obviously that's not necessarily the same as this, but just to add a little bit of context to where they got the name and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, ultimately they could go down a number of routes with this. They could follow Ahsoka and Count Dooku mainly. We'll probably see the fall of Count Dooku as he leaves the Jedi Order. I know there's leaked footage, obviously, because they showed a trailer along with some other clips at Star Wars Celebration, and it does show Count Dooku fighting against Yaddle. There's also tense moments between Mace Windu and Count Dooku, where we hear Mace Windu saying "Dooku, stand down." But yeah, I'm super excited to see Yaddle again because we don't really know what happened to her in canon. Obviously, in Legends material, she did die, sacrificing herself to save Anakin Skywalker, so that's really cool. But we don't really know anything beyond that, so it's very curious. Super excited though. We see some sort of like dark side user, Inquisitor maybe, with a Revan style mask, fighting against Ahsoka, and I'm not really sure who this could be. If it's a actual Inquisitor and this is after Order 66, at the time of the Empire, and we see Ahsoka maybe fighting the Inquisitor that she gets her lightsaber crystals from, that she ends up purifying, that being her white lightsabers, or this could be a totally different character that she fights throughout her training as a Padawan under Anakin Skywalker. Very cool though to see Anakin returning, we see Obi-Wan, Mace Windu, all these characters, and it's just giving me strong like Clone Wars vibes because of the animation. Obviously this predates the Clone Wars, but it's still super exciting, and I can't wait to see where it goes and just to get more information in regards to these characters, because obviously Ahsoka is a fan favorite, Count Dooku is a fan favorite to many people. I think he's an interesting character, especially because he was a Jedi that left the Order willingly, kind of one of the more famous ones to do so. But yeah, that kind of breaks down Tales of the Jedi and the Bad Batch. There, we already talked about Andor. We talked about a lot of other Star Wars news that came out. We didn't really touch on the High Republic so much because that is still a lot of book and comic book content. While I did enjoy reading Light of the Jedi, and I have read a few of the comic books, I haven't gone into the other novels that they came out with. I know they've completed phase 1 of the High Republic, and now they're going to phase 2, which is kind of the beginning era of the High Republic, whereas phase 1 was more of the middle, and obviously, spoilers, we see some destruction happening to the Jedi. But now we're going to go back to the beginning and see what led up to that point, and really see a lot of these characters at their origin. And then I think they were saying phase 3 is going to be near the end of the High Republic, probably tying in a little bit with the Acolyte TV show, which should be coming out next year. While I didn't get a review out for Obi-Wan Kenobi episodes 1 and 2, I will hopefully get a review out for the first 3 episodes. Obviously, there's plenty of breakdowns and reviews out there, but I do want to give my honest take on how I feel about the series, and considering that will be the halfway point for the series, I think it'll be good to kind of break it all down and review it with you guys and see where the series is going before the final 3 episodes after that. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and may the Force be with you.